Good morning, everyone. Andy Tuttle here with the Tuttle Group at Fairway Mortgage. Hope you're doing well. This is another edition of DFW Weekly Market Update. I do this every week for you just so you know what's happening in the market, how that affects interest rates, and how that impacts you when you're looking to buy or sell a home. We're in the middle of summer. It's hot out there, and the market is hot as well. Inventory is still low at under 500,000. The competitive bid situation is still high. So you need to know where rates are. If rates are higher than when you got pre-approved, maybe you need to back off of an offer if it is at the top end of your range. Conversely, if rates have improved, you may be able to get a little more aggressive. So a lot of things happened this last week and really the last couple weeks that have put pressure on the bond market. You can see right here, and I'll show you more in a second, that the prices have continued to fall over the last couple of weeks. That means rates have ticked up 1/4 to 3/8%. And typically, when we see some of the news that was out this last week, for instance, North Korea announcing its first intercontinental nuclear weapon capabilities, some of the tweets that have gone out from the president, some of the concerns globally. We've got the G20 Summit, the ADP report, which came out on Wednesday, was not market friendly. There were a lot of things that typically would put improvement in the bond market, which means rates would lower, but none of that happened. And then the jobs report came out, and it was a little better than expected, and that put a little more pressure on the bond market. And so where we're at right now is in a downward trend, and it looks like rates could get a little worse before they get better. So let's take a look at the charts and talk about what may be happening here in the next week or so. So again, as you can see, the market has worsened. We have issued a couple of lock alerts for our clients. So if you have a contract, we've already protected you, you're fine. Most of you, though, are out looking for a home right now, and you may have been pre-approved well up here. And so you may have been at the top of your range, maybe, in a situation where you have a spouse that you can't count their income. You can easily afford the home, but from a lending standpoint, you're tight on qualification. So you may need to go back with your lender if it's not us and check to see if what rates are now, so that you've got a good idea that you can still qualify. If you're with us, which most of you are, and there's an issue, we'll let you know. But just so you know, rates have ticked up 1/4%. You can see there's some support just a little below us and another support level here, but we may test the bottom of this range here before we see a bounce back. So we're going to be watching this very closely next week with the economic calendar coming up, and we will keep you posted. But just understand, in the last couple weeks, rates have continued to tick up, and so when you get a contract, we'll have a loan and lock strategy call. I'll let you know where we're in that range and get a good float or a lock and loan strategy for you. Remember, we're out there to help you with your pre-approvals, help you with your offers when you're making those. Your realtors will be letting us know you can too. We're just a phone call away. We're here to help. We're excited for you. Stay in the good fight. The value is there in the marketplace. Go make it happen and call us if you need us. Happy hunting.